Hey friends, I'm Jeff. This is not your fault. I'm Wyatt. Family got a good one for you this evening. But before we get into that, let's like, subscribe, leave a comment, and of course, notification bell. What's the importance of the notification bell? Every time I release a new video of this amazing, epic wisdom, it lets people know about it. Okay, so just if you could please hit the notification bell and please tell somebody about this channel that might need it. Let's get into it. You see the thumbnail there. Motivations of the enabler, codependent. What motivates us to do the things we do? Okay, well, let's get into that. I think some of the things that I can, again, I don't give advice. I give my examples, what I've done in the past. What motivates somebody to become an enabler? Is there a sense of loss or a sense of potential loss? Absolutely. The fear or the conflict of losing that person if you don't do what they want you to do. Come on, think about it. If it's being held over our head. When I say lose somebody, I don't mean lose them as in passing away. I mean they leave your life. Okay, and that terrifies us enablers and codependents. We don't want that to happen. Oh my God, we don't want to lose that person out of our life. So what do? Well, we'll do anything we possibly can. Okay, for fear of losing that person from your life. We will bend. We will break. We'll beg, borrow, and steal, whatever we got to do to help them out or to do what they want us to do so we feel needed and they don't leave our life. They don't step away from our life. And that's something we don't want to happen, obviously. We don't want them to leave our life because then there's that emptiness inside of us again that we talked about a couple days ago. That emptiness has to be filled by something. And we don't intentionally cram enabling codependency in that hole, but it does fill it up pretty nicely. It fits perfectly, actually. So that's something that motivates us, enablers, is the fear of losing that person. Okay. What else motivates enablers and codependents? Okay, well, who's ever been motivated by guilt? Who's ever been motivated by shame? We all have. They're great motivating factors in our life with our codependent. With our loved one, it initiates our codependency. Okay. If we feel somehow we may have caused the situation, and we will twist and mold and press and fit together any puzzle piece to try and make it to be our fault so that we have peace of mind to help or to, in this case, harm, be a codependent, right? That guilt or shame of their situation that somehow reflects on us. We feel like if it wasn't for the fact that had we not gotten divorced, had we not had an affair, had we not lied, had we not brought alcohol in the home, had we not tried this drug at the same time together, had we put them in different schools, had we not had, it's all these different hads of what would have happened if this hadn't happened. We wouldn't be in the situation we're in because it's all my fault, right? Look at the thumbnail of this channel. What's the name of this channel? It's not your fault. But, people, unfortunately, we look for an excuse. Yeah, I know it's not my fault, Jeff, but it's always the buts, the big buts. I got a big butt. That's why I'm sitting down. You can't see it. These are the kind of things that we do. We will use guilt or shame, and they will also. Remember, your loved one is being controlled by the addiction. The addiction's going to manipulate them, almost like a marionette on a string. Okay, they're gonna make you say. They're gonna make your loved one say what the addiction wants it to say because it wants to be fed. Okay, it wants to be taken care of. So you're gonna hear some things out of your loved one. You're like, what are you talking about? You're out of your freaking mind. 1 out of 10 of those people that say that to us, we're going to go ahead and say, oh, well, you're right. It probably is my fault. I should go ahead and try and fix that. Don't be fooled by guilt or shame. It's not your fault. It is not your fault. IOI family, it's not your fault. The motivations behind enabling can also be a need to be codependent. Okay. The need to feel needed. We all as human beings have a need to be needed. We all have a need to feel wanted. We all have a need to be validated. Okay, if we see a possibility of, again, having that hole in our heart or in our life filled by, all right, well, I'll take this on. I'll see how far I can go with this. I'm not able to fix it. The need to be a codependent I've said it before, being a codependent or enabler, you become addicted to your loved one. It is an addiction. Okay, you become addicted to your loved one's situation to where you feel like you can help them, and you're the only person who can help them, and it becomes an obsession. It does. It becomes an obsession with you. I'd love to go ahead and say that enablers just automatically choose to be enablers, automatically choose to be codependent. But I think in a lot of situations, we do it because there's that emptiness inside of us, and we inadvertently find ourselves involved to the nth degree. Now, involved doesn't mean, there's involvement and there's codependency involvement. I've used the example before. Look at your breakfast, and there is a piece of ham and 2 over easy eggs. Difference between being involved and being dependent, codependent. The chicken was involved. The pig was codependent. Okay, they were committed. See the difference? Hope that makes sense. It's a kind of a ridiculous example, but it shows the difference between commitment and just being involved. What are some of the other things that motivates enablers? How about a misguided love or sense of responsibility? A misguided love or sense of responsibility. What we do for our loved one is done out of a sense of love. It's done out of a sense of responsibility. We feel it's our job. It's our burden. We're supposed to be taking care of this person. No one else is taking care of them. Somebody's taking care of them. All you codependents and all you enablers, remember, we're not bad people. It's just how we're made up. We're caregivers. We're nurturers. We're people pleasers. That's what we do. That's what we do it. That's how we do it. Not everyone is like us. Some people look at the situation and go, bummer, sucks for them. We can't do that. A lot of us just have a habit of just trying to make right of a bad situation, and it's misguided. It's our love that brings us back over and over and over again. I've used example in the past also. If my mailman or my next door neighbor had an alcohol or drug problem, I probably wouldn't get as involved as it was my son, daughter, wife, brother, sister, aunt, whatever, because the difference is the one common denominator that I have with my loved one as opposed to a neighbor or whatever is love. Okay. The love is what keeps us coming back. Our love becomes misguided, and we try and fix a situation where any situation that wasn't involved with love, if it wasn't your loved one, you wouldn't be doing the things you're doing. You sure as hell won't be turning into look at my dumb ass every day. That's for sure. But that's what motivates you, is a misguided sense of love or responsibility. We feel like it's our responsibility because of the fact we love them. Do not confuse the fact that doesn't make you a bad person. No, it doesn't make you a bad person. It's just who we are. It's just how your heart is set up. That's the way your brain's wired. You see a person trying to cross the street in the rain, an older person, you help them out. You see a shopping cart in the middle of the parking lot, you put it away or you bring it inside. You see a piece of trash on the ground, you pick it up. That's just how we're wired. I cannot step over a piece of trash in a parking lot. I cannot look in the parking lot and see a shopping cart in the middle of the parking lot. I can't not go get it and pull it inside or put it away. It's just how I'm wired. And you're probably wired the same way also, I'm sure. So that's one of those things. It's a misguided sense of responsibility or love, but that's just how we are. I'm not going to come down on you guys about that. It's a beautiful quality to have, but it can be exploited. And another motivation is the avoidance of embarrassment or social stigma. We don't want society to judge us. So how we can avoid that is by trying to fix the problem before it gets out of hand, trying to put the fire out before it spreads. We don't want to have anyone judge us because, again, whenever they judge a situation, we're involved in a situation, so therefore they're judging us. It's just, you can't get around it. If you're in it, stink covers all of us. We're all covered up in it. So stay out of it. Or if you are involved in it, I want you to understand right now, you can't fix it. And you know what? To hell what people think about you or your situation. You want to get a visceral reaction out of me, a quick reaction out of me, is if you're not dealing with a situation, if you're not dealing with somebody who has a drug or alcohol problem, but you want to give me advice on how you would fix it, I got no time for you. I really don't. Those kind of people, I feel bad for them. I pray for them, but it's just best if we go ahead and say, you know what? Hopefully, a situation never arises in your family, but until then, please keep your opinions to yourself. Makes sense? Okay. I wanted to give you guys some quick examples of some of the motivations of why we do what we do. You're a good person. You have God in your heart. You may have an emptiness also in your heart that you need to fill with something. So you plug it up with call to action, I guess you can say. Okay. Again, hope that makes sense. Hope it makes sense. Hope I'm making sense. Because I do hope I'm trying to help people. That's all I'm doing here. No PhD after my name, no counseling, no degree in this, degree in that. It's BTDT. Been there, done that. That's my qualifications. All right, guys, keep coming back. It works if you work it. Let it begin with you. And by all means, say a prayer for the prayer. Say a prayer for those people who in your life who are coming from a good place. They try and help you, trying to help you in a situation they know absolutely nothing about. Just say a prayer for them because, again, they're coming from a good place, but nobody asked you. All right, guys, have a good evening. I'll talk to you soon.